A perfect crime, a mastermind in control, and a detective trapped in a game of deception. But what if I told you this heist isn't about money? Welcome to Plot Unboxed. Today, we're breaking down Inside Man, a thriller that keeps you guessing until the very last moment. Let's dive in. The film opens in medias residential with Dalton Russell speaking from an undisclosed cell, reflecting on the distinction between a cell and a prison. He confidently states that he has carried out the perfect bank robbery, setting the stage for the story to unfold. In a flashback, the heist begins. A group of robbers, disguised as painters and using variations of the name Steve as aliases, infiltrates a Manhattan bank. They swiftly disable the security cameras and seize control of the premises. Customers and employees are herded into the basement, stripped of their keys and cell phones, and forced to wear identical painter uniforms with masks, making them indistinguishable from the robbers. The hostages are locked in separate rooms and periodically rotated, with the robbers at times mixing in among them to further blur identities. As the police surround the bank, Detectives Keith Frazier and Bill Mitchell arrive on the scene and meet Captain Darius to assess the situation. Meanwhile, Russell and his crew demand food, prompting the police to send in pizzas embedded with listening devices. When the officers overhear conversations in a foreign language, they identify it as Albanian, only to realize that the dialogue is actually propaganda recordings of former Albanian dictator Enver Hoxha, evidence that the robbers anticipated police surveillance and planted the misleading audio. At the same time, Arthur Case, the bank's founder and chairman, learns of the robbery and grows anxious. He enlists the services of Madeleine White, a high-powered fixer, to ensure the protection of a particular safe deposit box in the bank. White arranges a meeting with the city's mayor before persuading Frazier to allow her access to Russell. Inside, she negotiates with Russell, referencing her powerful connections and offering incentives. When she requests access to the box in question, Russell instead presents her with a document implicating Case in financial dealings with the Nazis during World War II, transactions that facilitated Jewish deaths. Rejecting White's proposal to cover up the evidence for a substantial reward, Russell makes his stance clear: all lies, all evil deeds, they stink. You can cover them up for a while, but they don't go away. As the standoff drags on, Frazier attempts to outmaneuver Russell by falsely claiming that the getaway plane he requested is ready, but only after proof that the hostages are unharmed. Russell allows him to enter the bank, leading him through the rooms and engaging in conversation, even advising Frazier to propose to his girlfriend despite financial concerns. Upon leaving, Frazier attempts to overpower Russell, but another robber intervenes. Russell, unfazed, lets Frazier go unharmed. Later, the robbers force the police to direct their cameras to a second-floor window, where they stage an apparent execution of a hostage. Enraged, Frazier demands answers, but Russell simply tells him, "You're too damn smart to be a cop." The supposed execution escalates tensions, prompting the ESU team to prepare for a tactical raid using rubber bullets to neutralize everyone inside. However, Frazier makes a crucial discovery. Inside the drawer containing the robbers' demands, Russell had concealed a radio transmitter. Realizing this was a setup, Frazier attempts to call off the raid, but Captain Darius disregards his concerns. Inside the bank, Russell overhears the police's plan and prepares for the next phase. The robbers detonate smoke bombs, creating a chaotic scene as hostages and criminals alike pour out of the building, all wearing identical outfits. In the confusion, the police detain and interrogate everyone but struggle to differentiate the robbers from the hostages. After an exhaustive search, they find no sign of Russell or any stolen money. Further investigations reveal the hostage execution was faked, and the robbers' guns were merely plastic replicas. With no clear crime committed, Frazier's superior orders him to drop the case. Unwilling to let the matter go, Frazier inspects the bank's records and discovers that safe deposit box number 392 has never been officially documented since the bank's founding in 1948. Securing a warrant to open it, he is soon confronted by White, who attempts to dissuade him from continuing the investigation, revealing Case's Nazi affiliations. She reminds him of the favor she did for him, ensuring his promotion. However, Frazier insists he never agreed to any deal and plays a secret recording of their earlier conversation as leverage. White later confronts Case, who reluctantly confesses to his dark past. She deduces that the true target of the heist was diamonds stored in the safe deposit box, specifically a Cartier ring belonging to a Jewish friend whom Case betrayed to the Nazis in exchange for wealth. The film then revisits Russell's opening monologue, revealing his true location. He has been hiding inside a false wall built within the bank's supply room. A week after the heist, he emerges undetected, carrying Case's incriminating documents and bags of diamonds in his backpack. As he casually walks out of the bank, he deliberately bumps into Frazier, who fails to recognize him. Outside, his accomplices pick him up in an SUV, and when asked about the missing Cartier ring, Russell simply says he left it in good hands. Later, Frazier finally opens the safe deposit box, finding only a gum wrapper, the Cartier ring, and a note that reads, "Follow the ring." He confronts Case, making it clear that he intends to investigate further. He also confronts White and the mayor, handing her the secret recording pen as a parting gift, along with contact information for the U.S. State Department's Office of War Crimes Issues, suggesting that Case's past is far from buried. Returning home, Frazier reaches into his pocket and discovers a loose multi-carat diamond, realizing it must have been slipped to him during his earlier encounter at the bank. As the film closes, it is implied that he may use the diamond to propose to his girlfriend, an unexpected reward from the enigmatic inside man. But here's the real question: did Russell do the right thing? Was this justice? Or just another crime disguised as a noble act? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you loved this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more thrilling movie explanations, and stay tuned for the next episode of Plot Unboxed.